video should be running and Anchor podcast should be running. Well, first of all, welcome everybody to the True Voice podcast. It is Sunday 9th already. 9 days in 2021. Look at that. We made it. We survived. Anyway, it is 8 o'clock in the morning. And something that I've noticed is I love to wake up early in the morning, get my reading done, and get a lot of things done. Before we move forward, I wanted to talk to you guys about I've been reading the new book of Barack Obama, about his life, and I can't believe I don't have I'm using my phone to record this video for the YouTube people subscribers, so it's a very sometimes I just need my phone to read the actual title of the book, but it's in the bestsellers right now. Just to be upfront with you, I really don't know anything about Barack Obama, and I kind of want to learn a little bit more about it. So I only read chapter one, and I think it's very interesting because there's a lot of things in the book there's a lot of things in chapter one that I know it's only the first chapter, but that I don't particularly agree with. And again, this this podcast, I'm gonna try to keep it within the 10 minutes. Everybody's asleep still, Sunday morning, I guess. Sunday morning, and when you look through the window, for the people watching YouTube, I guess I could grab my phone and show you what looks outside, but the grass, it's frozen. It looks like the grass is crunchy. Like if you were to walk on top of the grass, you could hear the sort of thing. Anyway, so my first thoughts about his book are, it seems to me that, okay, how can I say this without offending lots of people? But it seems to me that he embraces the ideology of victimology, if that makes sense. Hey, English is my second language, so bear with me. But I think that a lot of just starting the book alone, he talks about how his outbringings, about how we live in a society that is racist. And I have my personal beliefs and thoughts about that. I've been in the United States for, it's going to be probably 15 years now. Kind of crazy. Time goes, and just to be clear, when I moved to the US, I thought that I had pretty good English, like a pretty good foundation. I did my job trying to be ready for school, trying to be ready for college, trying to be ready for the workforce, and so on. I don't know. Apparently, I've been told that my English wasn't the greatest. My accent, I still have an accent, but it was very, very thick. So you could definitely tell that I was an immigrant, that I didn't belong here, that I was coming from the outside of the United States. And I specify that because, the United States, it's a place where everybody's an immigrant in a way, right? But there's a difference between Parler, by the way. I'm thank you for the people following me in Parler, which is crazy now that it's out of all the marketplace, Apple Plays, and Google Plays, and everywhere. It seems that it has more attention than anything before. Anyway, so, okay, going back to the book. I believe that a lot of things that in chapter 1 Obama is saying, it sounds like he talks to the general public. He wants to say, or he's saying what people want to hear. People really want to hear that, look, we have a problem of inequality. There is, the white people have special rights. Immigrants are not treated equal. Black people are not treated equal. And what I gotta say about this is, during all the years that I've been living in the United States, yes, I have seen racist people everywhere. I mean, I grew up in Spain, and I've seen racist people there. I've seen more white people, by the way, in Barcelona, Spain, than I've seen it in the states that I live here in the United States. So I know by first hand what racism, by a race, what a race person is. And also, what I've noticed is that a lot of immigrants, they, how can I say this? It's so much easier to blame um, inequality for the life that you've created yourself. And what the things that I'm about to say right now might not be very friendly, especially for the immigrants, and especially for the people that really believe in Barack Obama. But what I got out of chapter one is that number one, I really don't believe that the United States has racist um, culture, that we have a racist problem. I would say the completely opposite. I'm gonna say that since I moved to the US, one of the reasons I become successful in anything I've accomplished here in this country, or the win an edge, is because I'm not from here. Just alone the first year that I moved into the US, the fact that my accent is not the greatest would force people to listen to me closer, to pay attention to what I'm saying closer. So if I go, for example, if I go to a job interview, um, and everybody that is sitting in the room is white and I'm the only brown one, that alone makes the difference for me. That alone gives me attention, which you would agree with me that when you are in a job interview, you don't want to be a number. You want to be the difference. You want to be somehow, you want to make yourself notice. So that right there, sitting with a suit and tie, created a huge impact in anything actually I've ever done. I'm talking about the United States specifically. I'm not talking about my life in Spain, my life in Europe, Peru, or any of the other places that I lived. I'm talking about here, the now. So I think that also there's two kinds of immigrants, and I think that there's a big, huge confusion. There's a lot of ignorant people out there that call an immigrant, an illegal immigrant, the same. In their mind, they're absolutely the same. An illegal immigrant, as you can imagine, is somebody that is here in the United States, living in the United States, probably working in the United States illegally. There is no social security, no green card, no, they don't have anything that justifies their stay here. Normally people can get a vacation visa, come to the US and stay, or they had a work permit and the permit expired and they stayed, or they just crossed the border, like the Mexican border. Mexicans, there's a lot of illegal Mexicans, there's a lot of illegal Cubans, there's a lot of there's illegal people. That's just how it is. The fact is that the United States economy attracts so many people from the outside, and everybody wants to come, which I think is very interesting, by the way, but everybody wants to come one way or the other. And some people are willing to make huge sacrifices, like breaking the law, to be able to get in and stay, if that makes sense. So definitely there's a huge difference between talking about illegal immigration and legal immigration. And right now at this point, I am going to specify, I'm going to refer to legal immigration, people that does have the paperwork, people that are allowed to live in the United States. So in going back again to what I'm saying, for example, I'm investing in real estate. So we have two homes in Section 8. For the people that don't know what Section 8 is, it's homes that are the rent is subsidized by a government agency. Like in this case in Cleveland is Cuyahoga Metropolitan Housing Voucher, CMHA they call it. And there's anyway, each part of the country might have their own deal, but what I've noticed is that almost every tenant that applies for a government housing program, where they help you pay your rent, and sometimes, by the way, they help you pay the whole rent amount, which is crazy, crazy for the landlord. I think that it is a great deal, which I will make a Section 8 for the people that are in real estate investment and different day, different time. I already hit my 10-minute mark, by the way. So I'm gonna wrap things up pretty quick. Maybe we can continue another time. But what I found is that a big, humongous portion of the people that apply for a Section 8 housing are black people. Are people who, for one reason or the other, they don't have a job. For one reason or the other, they struggle to to be able to provide for their family. And I'm gonna say that like 9 out of 10 applicants are black, and the 10%, it could be Latinos, it could be white people, it could be a different race. So, and now you're gonna say, well, in that part of the country, I in Cleveland, the black community is very predominant, right? And I'm gonna agree with you. That's true. So it could be that that's one of the reasons. But I guess what I'm saying is, that I have never been anywhere else that takes care of people in need, whether you're white, black, purple, yellow, it doesn't really matter, that in this country. I personally have seen opportunities be given to me just for the fact that I speak Spanish. Speak Spanish? Come in, you can apply. We're looking for a bilingual. We're looking for somebody that can understand, especially in the sales industry. And we're looking for somebody that can understand the Latino community. That way you can sell them our product. That way you can introduce our market into their community. And people appreciate that. I think that the big, huge misconception, and I don't agree with on chapter 1 of Barack Obama, is that you can take it in two ways. You can look at your difference as a victim mentality, where yes, everybody should be equal. Yes, we're treated different. Yes, the society doesn't look at us in the same way that they might look to the majority, in this case, let's say white people. But see, I look at it as an advantage. The inequality is the reason why you can be successful. And you shouldn't fight it. You should embrace it. You should use it for your own advantage. You should achieve success based on your qualities, your gifts, your talents. Why not your skin color? If that makes you a difference, use it. That's my point of view. And again, it's chapter 1. There's a lot of things that I gotta say about this. If you have any questions, by the way, you can email me, put it in the comment section in YouTube, or you can put it you can send me, I believe, a message in most of the podcast communities out there. Thank you again, everybody, for watching this. I hope that you guys have a wonderful, amazing Sunday. That's it. Take care. See ya. Bye.